I have with me Bala Subramania, and let's move to him. So, Bala, I just want to check. This time, exit polls had also predicted DMK is going to come to power, and DMK has been leading. So, what is this shift that we are seeing from AIADMK to DMK? Everybody is looking for Stalin as probably the next chief minister. Can you tell us a little more about it?
Yeah, clearly it has the latest trends has shown that the people have clearly voted for a change. Although the change, not the change which Kamal Hassan was talking about. So they have voted majorly for DMK and uh, especially if you take Chennai, a lot of constituency, like there are around 16 constituencies, even almost all the in all the constituencies, DMK is leading, and clearly BJP, ADMK has things that gone in against ADMK. Has been the anti-incumbency, seemingly anti-incumbency, and its alliance with the BJP. And the early trends we are seeing here is at least 50 percentage of the seats in which ADMK contested, it is leading in at least 50% of the constituencies. But the seats which it had allocated to its allies are not performing up to the mark. So there we can see there's a lack of coordination among the allies and ADMK, and what has gone in favor of DMK is probably the it's they started campaigns really in advance. So Udaynidhi Stalin started the campaign very much in advance, and the IPAC campaign seemed to have worked really well. And Stalin's in the recent, in the last 2 years and 3 years, Stalin has been seen as a leader a leader who was groomed by the party chief Karnanidhi, has been seen as a leader who can upkeep the Dravidian ideology. So these are the things which I think, and most of the people think, has gone in favor of DMK.
Right, but for AIDMK, probably not, like you said, that there was lack of coordination. But is it
Yeah.
also because there is lack of coordination AIDMK, or is it because BJP is in it and Tamil Nadu preferably does not want BJP to come into power? What do you think?
Yes,
Is it because of the
definitely.
alliance?
Yeah. Its alliance with the BJP plays a very major role because DMK has played this very nicely. So they have talked about in the last 2 years. They have talked about various issues like NEET, anti-Hindi, the three language policy, the national education policy. The DMK has always been uh, criticizing the ADMK for all the things that has that the ADMK has done in alliance with the BJP. Even the anti-CA issue, the ADMK has supported BJP in the national platform. So DMK has really played it well, and people are looks like people are not okay with ADMK aligning with BJP.
So is it that people are thinking AIDMK is not holding close to its Dravidian ideology, which is why they are
Exactly.
moving towards DMK?
Yes. Yes. Exactly. We can comfortably take that point from the what the elections are showing us.
And so for DMK getting so many seats,
Yeah.
leading in so many constituencies, is it,
Yes.
what do you think? Is it because people are voting for Stalin as a leader, or are they actually impressed with the work DMK has done over the years? Because it's been quite a while since they've not come into power, but they have been
Yeah.
doing work on and off on ground also.
Yeah, I think it's predominantly the image the party has built in the last 10 years, and the kind of initiatives the DMK has taken. Stalin has always been putting out statements and taking going to the courts to fight against anything that is going against the state policy, against the welfare of people. All these kind of initiatives have looks like it has sent a message to the people that they are going to take up things seriously, and not going to compromise when it comes to federal structure of the country. So he has always talked for the upkeep of this federalism. So people, I mean, that sounds like it has sent a message to the larger people that, and they have also built a campaign that ADMK has predominantly been a puppet government run by the BJP in the center. So that campaign seems to have really worked well in Tamil Nadu. And we, if, I mean, having said that, we can't ignore the fact that ADMK leader Palaniswamy has proved himself as an able leader in the last 2 to 3 years after the death of Jayalalitha.
Yes.
So he beat the way he handled the issues, uh, like the way he kept the government intact and beat the COVID issue. He has been shown himself as a very strong leader.
Right. Is it, does AIDMK not having coordination also stem from the fact that EPS and OPS have been against each other at a lot of points, especially in front of the public? It's very visible that people are
Yeah,
seeing their leaders split apart.
yes, it is. It has been very visible, and if you see in the last 2 to 3 months, Sashikala entered the scene, and she comfortably took a step back. Like a general perception is that DMK has a strong leader, uh, like only one face, and it sends a perception that the DMK can form a strong government. When it comes to ADMK, though they have pulled it successfully together all these years, there is a general perception that there is a hiccup between both the leaders.
We will be having fresh updates. You can look at newindianexpress.com. And thank you so much. Please be safe, everybody. Thanks a lot.